Hi everybody, my name is Janet Rogers and I am here to share with you a couple of pieces of poetry from my latest book called Ego of a Nation, which I have produced right here on my territory, Six Nations of the Grand River. And it's been an honor to be able to come home and to produce something that I'm proud to present as being from this territory. And so the first piece I'd like to share is a bit of a speculative poem, thinking about ways that we can exist in the future, identity and environment, and what that might look like. It's called I Am Last. I am last to arrive earthbound. Indigenous humans stopped reproducing after me, after corporations starved into extinction, and the atmosphere began to clear in parallel with human devolution. It is with memory retrieved that I can tell you this. Sacred space was never saved. There is much less metal in the future than originally imagined. In fact, we got it all wrong from the beginning. The future is ancient, and we realized we've been gunning forward in opposite directions, following sick rivers, emptying into rising oceans. Here, we practice protocols as choice, no fear. No more population growth, no more pollution or ozone holes. Realizing gone can mean only one thing. We returned to sky, rehumanize. Governance unwritten but lived as common law and normalized. Time failed us. The man-made hours measuring accomplishments captivated us and held us to task. Protesters and protectors. Cause and effect of the now. Not generations that can never be. I am last to visit this place of soil, air, mineral, and water. Pack it all with me for when I too have gone. And the second piece is the title poem from this whole collection called Ego of a Nation. And listen closely, I'm pretty sure you'll know what it's about. Ego of a Nation. Our blood is rich with rains, absorbed by territories, regenerated cycles come full circle. Our blood spills back premature, with weapons of them who pay their dues but speak in untruths born without an ounce of remorse. Our guts turn gray, like the ashen skin of the murdered man slumped over the wheel of his vehicle upon lands once known as his, where he only wanted to go. His spirit now wanders upon barbed wire property, and when his family calls him, "Come home," he makes them wait. He's been trying every door to escape, so he hangs around just a minute more and watches the great-great-grandchildren of his younger brother being told, "Be careful around here." The murderer returns to his cup of coffee, to the rantings of his wife who said she was so scared. Her hero took care of it. But his red-tinged skin tells on him this is illogical, and he knows it, bred into him by his grandfather's racism, taught as the gospel today. He does his ancestors proud, lives out the fantasies they so often talked about with their wives over coffee. They come from another place. They do not connect the way we connect, but hold real estate papers and wave them in our face like victory flags, singing the tired taxpayers' lament. It is a shotgun and a can of Coke. It is sleeping pills and 10 different ways to tell the same story in court. It is caskets and feasts for the dead. These are ancient feuds, and justice has no jurisdiction over something so old. Before paper and ink, before memory loss and distrust. Juries are just citizens collected from corrals of wayward cattle themselves, exercising the ego of a nation without identity or foundation. Spirit man will haunt them, maybe not today, but down the road, where he is now free to go. Ego of a Nation on the Ojisto label, which is an independent Indigenous publishing label. And in time, I will be publishing other authors as well from this local area and beyond. Thanks for listening.